Ich hoffe, es gibt leckeres Essen heute Abend bei der Gesellschaft. Zuerst begrüßen wir alle gemeinsam Louis, damit er sieht, dass wir da sind. Außer natürlich Gallica. Die bleibt versteckt, damit später nur eine Person fehlt. Sobald wir ihn los sind, verschwinden der Primus und Gallica so schnell es geht in Richtung Louis' Fairnessläufer. Eismay, Halkenberg und ich behalten Louis im Auge und schinden so viel Zeit wie möglich. Wir haben genau ein Ziel, die Fluchformel aus Louis' Himmelsläufer zu stehlen. Alles hängt von dieser Mission ab. Seine Hoheit, der Prinz und das Königreich selbst stehen auf dem Spiel. Ich weiß, es klingt, als hätte ich hier das Sagen, aber ganz ehrlich, wir verlassen uns voll auf dich. Wenn euch da drin Wachen begegnen, musst du sie schnellstens ausschalten. Die dürfen nicht Alarm schlagen. Oh.
Things will be fine.
Yep.
Ich gebe mein Bestes. Habe ich irgendeine Ich bums alle um Archetype zufälligerweise? Bei Anbruch der Nacht drücken wir aus.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martyrus guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Tell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
I'm glad you could make it.
I'm nervous.
Well, most here found their success in the military. Few have the patience for cordial politesse. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuary forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Alright.
Jetzt zeigen mehr Leute Interesse und Louis hat mich öffentlich anerkannt. Jetzt brauchen wir nur noch die Formel für den Fluch des Prinzen. Es gelang uns, die Abendgesellschaft unbemerkt zu verlassen und in die Charadias einzudringen, während die Wachen unterbesetzt waren.
Alright.
Es scheinen kaum Wachen aufgestellt zu sein. War clever, das zum Zeitpunkt der Abendgesellschaft durchzuziehen. Wir müssen vorsichtig sein. Natürlich wird die Tür bewacht, aber ich glaube nicht, dass sie in die Richtung schaut. Sehen wir mal, ob wir einen Blick hineinwerfen können. Wir können es uns nicht leisten, aufgehalten zu werden.
Stop!
Moment, was machen Sie denn da?
Yes.
Wir haben doch vom Sicherheitsalarm heute Morgen gehört. Ich überprüfe, ob alle zusätzlichen Sicherheitsmaßnahmen auch funktionieren. Was ist denn los? Gibt's da ein Problem? Ah, richtig, die Brücke ist abgesperrt und ich komme nicht hinein. Können Sie mir kurz helfen? Cabio ist gerade am Steuer, nicht wahr? Warum sperrt er denn bitte ab? Nun, jemand hat wohl gesehen, wie Lady Juna die Brücke betreten hat. Moment, Sie. Wollen Sie damit sagen, dass die da drin alleine sind? Was in aller Welt haben die vor? Das ist unsere Chance. Ein Schelm, wer Böses dabei denkt. Vielleicht haben sie irgendwie das Schloss getauscht. Sie sprachen doch von verstärkten Sicherheitsmaßnahmen. War ja klar, dass das passiert.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The full king and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Stroll.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to?
He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Bald kommen die Wachen zurück. Wenn wir diese Chance verpassen, bekommen wir keine zweite. Das ist korrekt. Was ist da los? Mir hat keiner gesagt, dass sie heute noch abheben. Abheben? Heißt das, der Läufer hebt ab? Warum das denn? Sowas war das nicht geplant. Es fühlt sich an, als würden wir schneller werden. Wo fliegen wir hin?
Oh no. Oh no.
Nicht gut, wir müssen den Kurs ändern. Wir rammen sonst noch die Wasserkugel dort. In dem Bereich herrscht eine starke Verzerrung durch den großen Maklerkristall. Wenn wir ihm zu nahe kommen, kippt das ganze Fahrzeug um. Verzeihung. Was machen wir jetzt? Bei all dem Aufruhr ist hier bald alles voller Wachen in Panik. Wenn wir hier bleiben, finden sie uns. Komm, mir nach. Ziehen wir uns fürs Erste aufs Deck zurück. Ja, das ist, also, eine super Idee, nach draußen zu gehen, wo dich jeder sehen kann.
Phew! Close one. What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa!
Sag mal, treiben die es auf dem Steuerrad oder was ist los?
What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magma crystal. Maybe this is it. That helped a lot.
Wir sind in Sicherheit, aber wie? Sind wir noch... Stehen wir gerade auf der Außenseite der Chadrius?
No.
Ich wusste ja, dass das Schiff groß ist, aber das sieht aus, als würde es noch ewig weitergehen. Das war so nicht geplant. Ich hatte nicht erwartet, aus dem Fairnessläufer geworfen zu werden. Wieso gehst du auch an Deck? Das ist eine total dumme Idee gewesen.
What do we do?
Das ist nicht gut. Was machen wir jetzt? Du musst gemäschern gehen. Was ist dein Plan? Ein Weg, um uns von hier an Luis Gemach zu bringen.
Did you?
Willst du einfach schnurstracks über den Rumpf marschieren? Gut, wenn das jemand schafft, dann du. Aber willst du das wirklich riskieren? Wir kämpfen gemeinsam und wir sterben gemeinsam. Luis Gemächer sind geradeaus ganz am Ende. Wenn du von einer leuchtenden Sektion zur nächsten springen kannst, solltest das problemlos hinkommen. Okay. Verwende die Bewegungsmasse und Prominenz auf seinem Schwert zu kontrollieren. Du nutzt breitere Flächen als Sprungschanze. Du springst automatisch von Schanze zu Schanze. Wenn es jedoch keinen Platz zum Landen gibt, fällst du. Nein. Wirklich. Warte. Ah, das geht automatisch. Was ist das denn? Oh. Habe. Ich will nicht so leichtsinnig sein, das macht das Spiel. Ach so, ich kann ja mit dem Schwert hier rumdüsen, ne? Ich glaube, ich habe mir gerade in die Hose gemacht. Okay, wir haben es tatsächlich geschafft. Wir sind bei Louis' Räumlichkeiten angekommen. FML confirm. Ich dachte schon, wir gehen hier drauf. Du bist manchmal so leichtsinnig. Bist du, ohne Witz.
This is no good.
Wir entfernen uns zu weit vom Kristall. Die Schwerkraft wird wieder normal. Schnell rein da, bevor wir unseren Tod stürzen. Wir müssen durch die Tür springen. Schnell. Wow. Wenn wir da draußen geblieben wären, wäre das unser Ende gewesen. Zufall oder nicht, es ist schön, auch mal Glück zu haben. Mhm.
And yet...
Alter. Wirklich ein schönes Zimmer. Vielleicht wurde es so verzaubert, dass es beim Fliegen nicht durcheinander gerät.
Let's hurry.
Auf jeden Fall ist die Formel irgendwo hier in dem Raum. Suchen wir sie schnell.
Okay.
Das ist meine Butze. Hier sind Bücher über Magie. So eine große Sammlung bedeutet sicher, dass er eine große Leidenschaft für seine Forschung hat. Vermutlich hat er so einen derart starken Fluch erschaffen können. Wir haben jetzt keine Zeit, uns mit seinem Hobby zu beschäftigen. Es sieht nicht so aus, als wäre die Formel im Regal. Also lass uns woanders suchen. Nette Kunstsammlung hatte hier. Das sieht aus wie eine Außenansicht der Charadrius.
Incredible.
Es reicht schon einfach nur im Läufer herumzugehen. Dieses Gemälde zeigt einmal mehr, wie beeindruckend dieses Schiff wirklich ist. Es heißt, es sei erst von der Staatsarmee entwickelt worden und dass Louis es sich einverleibt hat. Für ihn ist es zweifellos ein Symbol der Macht. Du meinst doch nicht, dass er die Formel hinter einem dieser Gemälde versteckt hat, oder? Nee. Trotzdem, alles Picobello hier drin. Kein Staubkörnchen in Sicht. Eine Karte, die unterschiedliche Routen zeigt. Sieht aus, als zeige sie die Ozeanergegend.
Check this out.
Eine der Inseln vor der Küste ist markiert. Merkwürdig. Ich habe noch nie von diesem Ort gehört. Heißt das, Louis ist an dieser Insel interessiert? Ich frage mich, was das zu bedeuten hat. Mehrere Bücher über Magie. Aber zu Zaubersprüchen habe ich schon etwas gesehen. Wo zum Geier ist das Ding? Magiebuch, Magiebuch. Oh, und noch ein Magiebuch. Das sind teilweise richtig komplizierte Bücher. Das hier ist wie eine kleine Forschungsbibliothek. Vielleicht ist die Fluchformel da irgendwo versteckt. Keine Ahnung, vielleicht hinter einer doppelten Wand oder so? So schöne Blumen, aber ich habe sie schon einmal irgendwo gesehen. Das sind königliche Blumen, die Louis bei der königlichen Beerdigung verstreut hat. Wenn er sie so in einem Raum aufbewahrt, ist es, als würde er sie als Trophäe ausstellen. Ob auf so ein aufgeblähtes Ego überhaupt eine Krone passt? Mir wird ganz schlecht, wenn ich nur daran denke. Lass uns schnell die Formel finden. Ups. Bekommen das Ding nicht auf. Sieht aus wie ein Vorratsschrank, ist aber fest verschlossen. Sehen wir uns das später nochmal an. Hast du was gefunden? Moment, ist das?
Look! That's the same novel that you have! But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Ernsthaft. Oopsie daisy.
What are you doing here?
I got lost.
You're a terrible liar.
Ja,
Hey,
definitiv.
didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. Uh-huh. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch. So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right? So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runtime might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Jetzt weiß ich, warum wir die ganze Zeit die Tasche dabei haben.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Folgenden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Folgenden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Folgenden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
All hail Lord Luis! We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Folgenden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition? Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis?
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels.
Oh.
Wretched rat! If you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey, Del! Look!
The Caradrius is airborne.
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends I'm in about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Tell, eyes up, it's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Tell!
Bisschen Akku, der Kleine.
This is no good.
Nein, wirklich. Ups.
Hurry!
Ich will da nicht hinterher. Muss ich wirklich? Gib mir mal...
Magic Seeker!
So. Was kann mein Seeker? Was. Medikament. Ja, okay, in Ordnung. So. Das ist offen, vorher kamen wir da nicht durch. Die Reise war holprig, also vielleicht ist das Schloss ja unterwegs kaputt gegangen. Und darum konnte auch Glodell hier rein. Ich mag das nicht. Aber nicht mal was trinken. Ein Hilferuf darf man nicht ignorieren. In Ordnung, aufs Deck dann. Wieso mache ich diesen Scheiß?
No. I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Okay, das ist geil.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command? That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Glodell, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me. You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me, no one else. And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Ich habe so die Befürchtung, dass Finsternis da nicht funktioniert.
Move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? If we're not careful about this, Judah might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
Ach, ich darf nichts tun.
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then.
We'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Giovanni's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well, O lodestar who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me! What you see now is my commitment to my song! Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart!
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Das habe ich nicht erwartet.
So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Masken kannst du verschiedene Masken ausrüsten, um weitere Fähigkeiten einzusetzen. Maske des Suchers ausgerüstet, um neue Masken zu erhalten. Besuche in der Akademie Spezialexperimente.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell.
Keine Ahnung, ich probier's mal.
Fire!
My star is rising!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Magic Seeker!
Ich würde jetzt mal was gambeln.
Darkness!
Das hat zumindest Schaden gemacht.
Take this!
Whoa.
Watch me. No need. No one here fights alone.
Gegen Frost zu.
I think not.
Hab ich Frost?
Now for a grand maneuver.
We'll combine our strength.
This might sting.
Ach Mist.
Great job, Juna.
Genau, deswegen, das war jetzt dumm.
Juna's knocked out. We gotta win them. Juna's down. Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
Regenbogenkäse.
Let's try this.
Time for my grand comeback. Ow! Behold this power. Maybe not.
Haben wir was zum Heilen? So alle heilen? $100 ist nicht
Seems
genug.
like a waste. This is just what I need. Let's keep cool.
Thanks. It's okay. By this power. We can do this.
Thank you.
Ich habe einfach die falschen Boosts dabei. Ja, ausgerüstet.
This is a fire.
Alter, das...
Get her some healing. Let's get some use out of this.
The freedom. Magic Seeker!
Und ich hab noch nicht mal Eis dabei.
Shroud.
Gott sei Dank habe ich Modon dabei.
Take this!
Masked dancer. Gale.
Come forth, royal soul! With healing power!
That helped.
With me now, Hector!
Ow!
Das tut weh.
Watch me. Howling wind. You hit their weakness.
Oh,
freedom
der
of
ist
a
gegen
one.
Wind anfällig.
I won't hold back! We can do this!
Thank you. This'll be over. I call upon a royal soul.
My star is rising!
Scour!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
With me now, Hector!
Watch me. Gale. You hit their weakness.
Death to all
Don't let us down,
traitors!
Juna.
Wind!
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
I've got just the dance for you. Behold this power. Burn!
My star
Come
is
forth,
rising!
royal soul! We're not out of this yet!
Thanks.
Die!
Hätte ja einen
Nice one, Captain.
nice Grund haben müssen, dass die da
I call upon a royal
das
soul.
Ding hat.
I won't hold back! Scour! Still up?
Die!
Masked dancer.
your game.
Come on, Juna, focus.
Das war jetzt echt
Come
unnötig.
forth, royal soul.
Help! Help me! I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Yes. Exactly.
Right!
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell? Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
You?
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
Sag das nicht so laut, sonst macht er das aber mal wirklich noch.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the king's rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him? Alright.
Offenbar hat mein Ruf bei der Zurschaustellung mich gerettet. Nun muss ich mit der Formel nur noch den Fluch des Prinzen brechen.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me. You're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were
his lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art, and nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass.
No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Okay. Also keine feste
Well, didn't see
Companion oder
that
wie?
coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through. Gotta get back on track.
Mehr Kosten beim Studium der Magierstudium. Das finde ich nicht schlecht.
Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grease's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off.
Ja, aber wir haben schon dezent ein bisschen überzogen.
All yours.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital!
So, dann heißt, wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Wie immer, vielen lieben Dank fürs Zusehen. Like, kommentiert, hilft mir sehr am Algorithmus. Und bis zum nächsten Mal. Bleibt gesund. Tschaußen!